What's up everyone, and welcome back to the Bold and the Beautiful 24 official channel. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button today. Let's get started. Steffy blames Bill for Liam getting shot, and Sheila breaks down over Luna's death. At the hospital, Lee tells Penelope she's in shock. Poppy insists she understands just fine and stands by her sentiment. I'm glad my daughter's dead. Lee pities Luna. Lee drags Poppy into a separate room and tells her she's disgusting. Luna is her flesh and blood. Poppy's happy to be rid of her. Lee snaps that she's a terrible mother. How could someone so vile be her sister? Luna never had a chance, Lee declares. Poppy tells Lee she never gave a damn about her or Luna. She should stop pretending she cares. Lee remembers Luna as a child. She was a good girl who was principled and morally sound. She knows he would have turned out differently had her mother not been a pill-popping sex addict. Lee's ashamed to share a last name with her sister. Poppy is relieved and insists that she is not cruel. She runs down all of Luna's crimes, including setting her up to rot in prison. What if she'd hurt Kelly or Hayes? She's glad she doesn't have to see her again. Lee seethes that Luna could have been helped. She deserved so much more than you. I pity that girl. She hisses, God rest Luna's poor, tortured soul. Sheila sends Deacon on a mission. In Sheila's room, Deacon brings her a drink and asks how she's feeling. She's less groggy. Deacon recounts how scary it was getting the call from the hospital. He thought he'd lost her. They crack jokes about her losing another toe and then kiss. Sheila and Deacon decide they'll put toe cookies back on the menu. She tries to get up and wants to go see her granddaughter. Deacon stops her. He'll check on Luna soon, but for now he just wants to be with her. What's left of you? She smacks him and they laugh. Deacon is glad they can joke about her being down to 8 toes. It could have been a lot worse. He goes over Luna shooting her and asks how she knew Luna would be at the beach. Sheila explains that she came to tell her she was going to leave, but she said she was going out with a bang. She tells Deacon she and Luna are family and very much alike. She thinks she can help her. Deacon heaves. Sheila asks him to please just go and see how she is. He agrees. Liam remains unconscious. In Liam's room, Finn, Steffy and Hope learn he's stable but hasn't regained consciousness. The nurse leaves and Steffy and Hope approach the bed to tell Liam that they're there and that he stopped Luna. Now they need him to keep fighting. They go over him being an amazing father and friend. We can't lose you. Deacon visits Liam's room after Hope and Steffy leave. He asks Finn about Liam and then tells him Sheila is asking about Luna. Steffy lashes out at Bill. In the waiting area, Carter tells Hope and Steffy he called Wyatt but he didn't pick up. He didn't want to tell him over a voicemail. Just then, Taylor and Ridge come in. Steffy rushes over and gives them a tearful hug. She tells them Liam's next 48 hours are critical. Ridge assures her he'll pull through. As they talk, Steffy tells her parents that Liam saved her life and Sheila. They reassure her that Liam is strong and will pull through, but Steffy tells them he hasn't been strong for a while now. It seems she's about to tell them about his brain tumor when Bill appears asking, where is he? Hope says he made it through surgery. Steffy snaps, no thanks to you. You don't deserve to be here. Bill asks what she's talking about. Steffy rants that Luna tried to kill her. Liam was shot trying to save her. You did this. Ridge says, Liam's paying the price. Taylor tells him their daughter could have been killed. Steffy cries, get out of here. Bill wails, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm not going to leave my son. I can't. Finn breaks bad news. In Sheila's room, the nurse asks about the other toe she lost before. Sheila cracks that her granddaughter should have shot her in the other foot to balance things out. Deacon and Finn file in and the nurse leaves. Finn asks Sheila if she's in pain. She's not, but she's worried about Luna. How's your daughter? Finn doesn't respond and Sheila says she knows this is difficult for him, but Luna is their flesh and blood. They can't give up on her. Finn says his mom and Bridget worked on Luna. They did the best they could, but she didn't make it. Luna's gone. Sheila cries, no. No. Deacon embraces her as she cries. Everybody loves Liam. Hope enters Liam's room and Carter tells her he'll wait outside. Hope sits by her ex-husband and tells him that she needs him to keep fighting even though she knows he is tired. She reminds him he told her he wasn't going anywhere anytime soon. "I'm not prepared. We can't lose you. This can't be goodbye." In the hallway, Bill knows everyone hates him right now. He hates himself. But he needs to see his son. Steffy hisses that he's the reason Liam is lying in a hospital bed. She adds, "Do you know that Luna pulled a gun on Will?" Bill learns she's been harassing him, wanting to be with him, and that he wore a wire to try and bust her. Bill cries, "Why am I just hearing about this?" Steffy hollers, "Because you are part of the problem. He could just as easily have killed Liam by himself." Ridge warns if Liam dies, Bill will be haunted the rest of his days. Since the day Liam entered his life, Bill laments that he has failed Liam. "And he continued to love me." Ridge says he's a good man. Bill cries that he called him weak because of it, but he's more of a man than he'll ever be. "I'm sorry, but I have to see my son." He has to tell him he loves him and urge him to fight. That might be the one good thing he gave him. "My son has to live." Steffy shakes her head and walks off. Steffy joins Hope in Liam's room and asks, "Any changes?" Hope shakes her head. Steffy assures her, this isn't how it ends. "No, it can't be. Liam is going to make it through. Kelly and Beth will not lose their father to Luna Nozawa." Hope nods and they cling onto each other. Leaked script hints at fate of Luna's 3 shooting victims. The Bold and the Beautiful fans saw Sheila Carter, Liam Spencer, and Luna Nozawa being operated on, with varying degrees of success. Who survives this rampage of lead bullets? The answer may surprise you. Keep reading to discover what a leaked script seems to indicate about any survivors. Will anyone survive Luna's bullet rampage? The cry of mass casualties rang out at University Hospital as the gun violence victims were led in on gurneys. For now, Sheila seems to be in the clear as she got only a bullet in the foot. What about Liam and Luna? Fans are wondering if either of these victims make it out alive. After all, 3 shooting victims was not on anyone's bingo card when Luna began waving her gun around. We are now able to inform you that weekly spoilers suggest that a person might not survive surgery. Luna went ballistic. A leaked pic courtesy of Catherine Kelly Lang hints at who survives the deadly ordeal. In a not surprising move, the pic was soon deleted, but screenshots survive and are going around X. The evidence shows that regarding the scripts in questions, the scenes depicted were filmed on June 30th and should air on September 6th. The really interesting tidbit to be gleaned from the pics are which cast members appear for the episode listed as number 9606. Who dies as a result of Luna's shooting spree? From what we can tell, the character list includes Brooke, Ridge Forrester, and Taylor Hayes plus Liam and Luna. What does this mean for Sheila? First of all, Liam and Luna's names appearing in a future episode means the characters could be alive, or they could appear as ghosts or in a flashback. The fact that we don't see Sheila's name could indicate she was not in that day's filming, or it could indicate something worse. At the heart of the chaos gripping the Bold and the Beautiful is a tangled tragedy filled with emotional landmines, and few characters are reeling harder than Steffy Forrester and Sheila Carter. The story begins at the hospital, where the fallout from Luna Nozawa's violent outburst sends ripples through every family tied to the victims. As Liam Spencer lies unconscious, fighting for his life in a hospital bed after heroically stepping in to stop Luna, Steffy is seething with rage, and that rage has found a very specific target: Bill Spencer, her ex-father-in-law. Sheila Carter receives the shocking news that Luna has passed away elsewhere in the hospital, where she is half crippled, down to 8 toes, and emotionally devastated. Her grief spirals into a full-blown emotional collapse that will likely ripple across the canvas for weeks to come. The question now is, who survives not only the bullets but also the emotional shrapnel that is left behind as everything collapses simultaneously? In the hospital corridor, tensions explode. Steffy is holding back tears, trembling with fear for Liam, and furious that no one saw this coming, least of all Bill. When he barges into the waiting area demanding to see his son, Steffy unleashes all the fury she's been holding inside. Her voice trembles with rage as she snaps, "No thanks to you. You don't deserve to be here." Bill, stunned and guilt-ridden, tries to defend himself, but Steffy isn't hearing it. She recounts how Luna, the same young woman Bill helped free from prison and welcomed into his home, pulled a gun and nearly killed her. Liam jumped in front of the bullet. "You did this," she screams. "You gave her the opportunity to ruin everything." Ridge and Taylor stand behind her, their faces grave. Taylor adds, Our daughter could have died today. The moment is raw, tense, and drenched in betrayal. Bill mumbles an apology, claiming that he was only trying to assist Luna and that he had no idea she would spiral into such a spiral. But Steffy isn't moved. "You might as well have pulled the trigger yourself," she hisses, before storming off in disgust.